Ready? Cooking for the lads. Scene 1, take 1. Let's go. I should start off the same. Hiya Sunbeams. I thought I'd do some cooking for you, and then, you know, if you want any recipes you can just watch the videos of them. That'd be dead easy, wouldn't it? You know my thoughts about cooking. If you can't cook, you can't. So I'm gonna teach you a few things that I do. You probably know some of them, but before you blow the bloody house up, I thought I'd do something simple with you where you don't require turning any pans on or anything. Before you switch this video off, because I know you're not that into it, Erin, you obviously are, Dom, but I'm doing coleslaw. But it's a life lesson, this. It's not just flipping making coleslaw. You need to learn how to do this one, because in future if you go to a party or anything, people love this coleslaw, and you might think, oh, coleslaw, but honestly, and people at the party think, and you say, I'll bring my own coleslaw. No, sorry, everybody bring in something, I'll bring some coleslaw, and people go, all right, yeah, cheers, coleslaw, and then they get it like, God damn, this coleslaw's good. So it'll be a life lesson for you about cutting and stuff like that and making the coleslaw. And honestly, people rave about this coleslaw, so you love it. So keep watching. You might watch this in future. You might think, you know, currently now, you might think, what a flipping knob. But in future, you might think, you know what, I'll watch that video with my dad, see how he made that coleslaw, because it was good. I like my dad's coleslaw. I know you do, Erin, and I know, Dominic, you might pull your bloody face, but you should get into it. It's good. So, without further ado, let's get on. So, as you can see, in my recipe we're going to use sweetheart cabbage, carrot, the old favourite, red onion, and also radish. Ooh. Also, we're going to use mayo, but not just mayo, salad cream as well. In anything that I make white, like egg mayonnaise, tuna sweet corn mayonnaise, I always put in 3/4 mayo and 1/4 salad cream. And that salad cream just gives it a bit of that extra, because all coleslaws, you just use mayo. And that's why mine's a bit better. And the radish, I'll make it a bit better. So this is just a normal coleslaw, which we've got from the shop. And it's nice, this one. It's one of the better ones. It's lovely. But look at it. All white, bit of orange carrot, boring AF. So mine's going to be a little bit more colourful, that. So let's get to the chopping. I've put the bloody onions now. We're going to start with the onion. What do all my recipes start with? An onion. I think I'd start ice cream with an onion. Shouldn't be wearing all this crap, because if you go to the bog and wipe your arse, that can go on your hands, can it? It's filthy, but it's only us. And the new these, I've not wiped my arse on them, so, well, with them. So, just get yourself a bowl. I mean, you can get a nice bowl, can't you? But it's only us, isn't it? You'll be alright, eat that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the onion. Now then, are you watching? So what I do when I chop is, so top it. There's probably a better way of doing it. I bet that sounds dead good on that microphone. Slice that. Chop through the middle of it. Take the layer off. Don't need to tell you to peel an onion, do I? There you go. Now then, so we've got a nice steady surface for the onion. And then we're just going to chop it through like this. Now when you chop, you see how my fingers are like that? And you do that. You don't want your fingers out so you can chop them off. You want them bent over. And then the motion is just up and down, really. And then you move back with your hand and your knife. You don't like go, oh. And then the more you do it, the quicker you'll get and the easier it'll get. Then I'm going to chop like that. And then we're making nice little onion squares. Isn't it lovely? I forgot to mention as well, I sometimes, in fact most of the time, I actually use spring onion in this as well. Spring onions are nice, other texture, other colour, and it's not dead strong, and they're nice. So, but we've not in at the moment. The ones we've got in, they're all a bit knackered. They're old, so I was meaning to do it, but I couldn't be arsed going out and getting some. Always make sure your knife nice and sharp. If it's not nice and sharp, you have to put more pressure on, and then you could end up like chopping your fingers off, so make sure it's really sharp. So you can use a white cabbage for this, but I like this sweetheart cabbage. It's crunchy, it's nice, and it's green. It looks nice. When you go to some restaurants, they have the leaves dead long, so you end up like chomping on them and all white stuff goes all over your cheeks. I think it's a bit ignorant, so I always just chop through the middle a bit on the bigger pieces. So you've still got some big pieces. It's all about like nice texture. Now look, we've already got nice colour there. The purpley of the onion, the white, and the green. So it's already looking a bit nicer, isn't it? Ow. This is a carrot. Get it peeled. Now, don't top and tail the carrot. You can tail it once you've peeled it, but don't top it because the top will give you a nice handle. Peel it right from the top to the bottom. Simple, easy. See the life skills you get in here. Handle for when you're grating. Let's suck my kench in, Anna. You've got different things on a grater, so I'll use the big one. We'll use the small one, and then we'll use it going along that way. So we've got nice big strands of it, long thin strands of it, and then we'll use it that way. So we've got long thicker strands of it, and then we'll do a bit of that as well. So you've got little choppy bits of it. You ready? Can you see on that bloody thing there? That's for cheese, really. You can do a bit of that if you want. Okay, so we're going to go like this. So you see we've got nice long strands of it, long strands, and then we'll do the same with the smaller. We've got long thinner strands. It's all about texture, colour, and then we'll do a bit of that. Now you can get carrots which are yellow, purple, obviously orange. You can put all them colours in, it makes it nice. And then when we get to the end, see, because we've only got that little, tip, just the tip doesn't count. Because you've got that tip, that's when we're going to use the smaller bits then. But because we've not topped and tailed it, we've got a nice little handle, and that was going in the bin anyway. So look already. Look at the nice colours. Lovely, isn't it? Already looking better than the bloody shop-bought one. Let's do a cut back to the short one. Look at mine. Now look at the shop-bought one. Mine already looks nicer. And I'm going to make it even nicer. Now the next thing we're going to do are the radish. Now the radish, when I was growing up, they were dead hot. They don't seem to be as hot now. They like a peppery taste. I use radish in a curry or something like that. I cook with them all the time. Stir fry. And they give a lovely peppery taste. If you cook them, they're not dead strong. We've not topped it and tailed it. We've just tailed it. And then again, we've got a nice little handle. And then we're going to grate these. We're going to grate them. Now then, they're only small. They're not like a carrot. So you've just got to be a bit careful with it. Shift out me bloody road, you. Again, you can do the big one or the small one, but I'm just going to do the big. Ready? Just remember, I think you're great. Right, look at that. If you had spring onion in there as well, it'd look even nicer. A bit more green, a bit different colour. But you can see the different textures. So I've cut it differently, I've shaped it differently, I've cut the carrot. So you can adjust this as much as you like. You know, if you like the onion taste, which I quite do, you can put more onion in. If you like the cabbagey taste, you can put more of that in, like it's a soft taste. Look, carrots are sweet, you can put a bit more sweetness into it. Onions are a little bit sweetish. You know, if you like the peppery taste, you can put a bit more of that in. But you adjust that how you like. Now I'm going to put more onion in it because I love a bit more onion. Now the beautiful thing about this is, right, don't put any white stuff on it yet, and this will save, it'll probably save for about 5 days, maybe a week, if you don't put the white stuff on it. So you just take off a bit what you want for that night's tea, so you can make this at the beginning of the week or whenever you want, and then have it for a few, like jacket cheese and beans and coleslaw, amazing. You know, pasta and this, amazing. Any kind of salad, it's great, have it all year round, and it'll save just like that. And then you can just put the mayo and the salad cream on it at a later date and it'll work perfectly, and it lasts a lot longer. Normally with shop bought stuff, you have it one night, If you're lucky, the second night it's all right. Third night it's already going watery and looks a bit crap. This, you can save it. And the ingredients for this, they'll last. Onions last ages, cabbage last ages, carrots last ages, radish last ages. So you can buy all the ingredients in advance, pop them in the fridge, and then you've always got them to hand. So you think, oh, I fancy a bit of coleslaw tonight. Make the coleslaw up. It lasts ages. Maybe not as long as what my mum thinks it'll last, not like 3 years and stuff, but you know, it'll last the rest of the week. The good thing about these is, right, you put the lid on, and then you shake it up. Look at all the colour. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get a bit of this and we're going to put it in a bowl. I know they look like they're from Wetherspoons, but they're not, from TK Maxx, okay. And then we'll put a bit of that in that. That goes in the fridge, use that all week. And then the little bowl, I'll have the coleslaw, what we want for today, in it. Ready? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add the mayo and the salad cream. Nice, good, hefty dollop. And then mix it in. Fucking hell. And then it's just like a bit of a... See how you go. I mean, you can put more in, and that's the good thing. If you put too much in, you can put some of the other stuff in. It'll just be a bit extra creamy. I think people sometimes use a bit of cream and stuff. Can do. Put cheese in it if you want, and then a bit of squirt of salad cream. Give it a good mix, and there you go. See, you've got all the nice green and purple and the blah blah. Imagine a big bowl of that at a party. People be loving it. Honest to God, they go back for it. They go back for it. You can use vegan mayo and vegan salad cream. I've done that before and it tastes nice actually. So if you know any vegan people, if you're going to a vegan place, I actually made a bowl full of normal and a bowl full of vegan for Jenny at work. And I tried the vegan one. It was actually quite nice. Obviously, it goes against everything I stand for in life, but... So there you go, there's my coleslaw. Now then, let's try it. Because the proof of everything is in the eating. Right, you ready? Oh, it's rank. It's not. It's not, it's good. Really good. You should never put your spoon back in it once you've tried it, because that's double dipping, that's not right. But I'm eating this on my own. Claire's not having any. Oh. Now, you might watch this video first time and think, what a flipping idiot. But my idea is, in future, you might think, what was that recipe of my dad's? And you might go back to it and you might make it. So if you're watching it again later on in life, I wonder where you are. You're still in England, got kids, married, I wonder what job you're doing. Dad's little tips. Just be happy, and any happy moments that you get, you've got to seize them, hang on to them. You know, you can't wait for it. You've just got to, you know, be thankful for what you've got. Have gratitude in your heart. I know it all sounds like, ooh, but you should just, you know, be happy. That's what's most important. If you're miserable with money, without money, you'll be miserable with money. So just be happy. And just remember, I think you're the greatest people on earth. So, you know, I'm proud of you every single day. You're amazing people. I'm really proud. I'm just glad I even know you, let alone be your dad. It's just ace. You're lovely. And, you know, if I could do anything to help you make coleslaw and cook a bit better, then should. And I'm happy to. I don't know what to say now. Chop me, baby! Chop me! Oh, fucking going on a bit, Anna, sorry. Now, I'm going to do a little bit more sound. Hold on, bloody sound off. And, let me know, is that alright? I should talk a bit more like I'm talking to you, know? It's probably dead easy for you to do the thing. I'm probably doing that with a spoon and you can't hear a bloody thing. Mike's right there, isn't it? Oh, chin, chop up, chin. When you put the mayo and the salad cream on, if you use red onion, the radish and a red cabbage, it turns it all pink. So if you're going to like a, I don't know, some girls do and you want to make pink coleslaw, there you go.